Hello, this is artist, entrepreneur, and art educator Eric McRay. I'm at the offices of Angela Wingate Family Dentistry. This is our dentist. We've been coming to her, my family, probably now for close to 20 years. So if you're looking for a good dentist, this is exactly where you need to come to. She's located in Garner, right off of Highway 70. So right near the Grand Marquee Ballroom, you see Garner Heating or whatever over here. So whatever. So basically, come on over here if you need a good dentist. She's phenomenal. But I want to talk to you a little bit about family work balance. I have people asking me about involvement with your family and your children specifically, and having enough time with your family and balancing all the aspects of life along with work. And that seems to be an issue that a lot of us spend time concerned about because we work so often. And I know I put a lot of time in, and many people have jobs or businesses that require a lot of their time and effort. But the reality is, you manage your time and you use it where you want to use it and how you want to use it. Because you're at home looking at Netflix in one room and your kid's in another room on YouTube and one's in another room playing video games, doesn't necessarily mean you're spending quality family time together. So don't give yourself the illusion that while you're looking at football, drinking a beer, and your kid is outside doing something, your other kid's on Snapchat, that you're spending quality family time together. You just happen to be home. So let me say that again. Don't try to fool everybody. Say, I spend time with my family. No, you spend time doing your own crap, and everybody's doing their own stuff, but you're not necessarily together. So the thing is for you as an individual to manage your time, schedule your time, and find ways where you can be involved with your family, whether it's vacations, trips, activities, spend quality time. For example, myself, I take my kids to all their doctor's appointments, dental appointments. I have a flexible schedule. When my mother was living, I was a primary caretaker, so I spent 25% of my week at least caring for my mother, cooking meals, taking her to 2 and 3, 4 doctor's appointments a week. She was, deathly ill. Caring for her, preparing her medications, all kind of things. So, and there's times when I would take her shopping and just walk the grocery store, the department store with her, and it would take hours. But there was time I would never choose anything over that time I spent with her that I could never get back. Time we were out in the garden, working on and planting vegetables and whatnot, and planting flowers, and just had the time of our lives in the middle of the day when I could be working or other places. But the reality is that I have a flexible schedule, being self-employed, and some people do. But I have to make those hours up late at night or weekends in different places. I still would put in 40 to 60 hours a week working in some fashion. And with the power of the internet, I was able to use my resources in different ways in various hours of the day and night. And some people ask, do I sleep? Am I a vampire or something? They'll see me posting something at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, the reality is, if I'm in a dentist's office at 11, 12 o'clock, that time has to be made up. So it is ways to balance family and work and all the things that need to be done, but you have to prioritize that, schedule it, and make a concerted effort to put quality in there. So don't use the excuse that you're home looking at reruns or Netflix or cable or something and saying it's quality time if you're not actually engaged with your family and with your children. Conversation around the dinner table, all those kind of things. Those things make a difference, and those are the memories that last forever, not the stuff. I bought my kids so much junk over the years, and I learned quickly that that stuff usually ends up in a pile and eventually end up being resold online or at the thrift store. Those things are just things, but the memories and the conversations last a lifetime. And I concluded that, when people say you can't take it all with you, but when you die, you do take your memories, your conversations, your adventures, your misadventures, your vacations, your quiet time with your family. Those memories and all that's part of your psyche, your soul. It goes with you. Your car, your stuff, your coin collection, and your 2, 3, 4 houses, and your money, and every other piece of thing you own doesn't go with you. It stays right here. Your relatives fight over it, and they sell it and resell it. So So back to, here we are. Oh, excuse me. I'm blocking the door at the dentist's office. How you doing, sir? Sorry about that. All right. So the bottom line is that spending time with your family and balancing your work family time is of a priority, and it has to be done. So, and for you creative people out there and you self-employed folks, don't use your children's excuse for not being accomplished or going after your goals. I know artists personally, ladies who are single parents who raise children and have very successful careers and raised their children and did quite well. And so you have to make a decision on how you're going to manage your life and get it all done, but don't use your children as an excuse not to achieve and not to be accomplished. You can achieve your goals, or you can make excuses, but you can't necessarily have them both. You can't make excuses and achieve greatness. So I work, I spend time with my children, I do it all. I carry the responsibilities that a lot of times folks say, well, that men don't have to carry. So you choose what you want, but stop making excuses and make it a priority to spend quality time with your children, because those times are fleeting. I had a gallery owner ask me one time, was sounding a little critical that I hadn't been involved in the gallery scene and selling through commercial galleries as much. And they said, why? I said, because I've been spending time with my children. I got plenty of time to work and rip and running down the highway delivering paintings to galleries. Well, that time's come back now that they're a little bit older. I can get out there a little bit more on the road, as you can see from my blog posts and my internet posts, that I'm out on the road a lot more. My kids are older. But when they were little, I was with them, and they were with me, and so I was using the power of the internet or working directly from my studio to run my business. I didn't stop my business. I just changed how I did business. So enough. And I don't want to go too long on this vlog post, but balance it all. It can be done. Don't say it's one or the other. Don't throw your children to the wind for your work, and don't use your children as an excuse not to achieve your goals professionally. So follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. I'm on YouTube. These posts are on YouTube as well as Facebook. If this content you find to be beneficial, please share. That is greatly appreciated. That's a great compliment to me. And hopefully this is impacting lives and changing lives. So let's keep in touch and take care.